Hi, good you're watching this video, and I am so sorry for the intro. Okay, what do I show you in this video? In this video I show you 20 theory questions, answers and explanations from the CBR category use of the road. And in this video I don't show you 20 questions. At the end I show you another question and I don't give the answer. I want you to answer in the comments. And if you want to learn everything to pass in one go at the CBR, you go to theorieexamen.nl. And there you can order our complete video theory course. And now it's time to go to the first question. Question 1. The maximum speed limit on this road outside the built-up area is... And at the CBR you have to push the right buttons and give the answer. And the answer is 80. Outside the built-up area, the speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. Or there must be another sign, and I don't see other signs, so speed limit is 80. Question number 2. What does the minimum following distance you need to maintain depend on? Answer A, the speed of the vehicle in front of you. Answer B, the weather conditions. Or answer C, the length of the vehicle. The right answer is answer B, the weather conditions. Some people, or maybe many people, think the right answer is answer A, but that's not true. Because if the vehicle in front of you drives 50, 80, 100 or 130, doesn't matter. If the weather is good and the road is good, then your following distance is 2 seconds. And if you have bad weather or bad road conditions, your following distance become more. 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. So right answer at the CBR is the weather conditions. Question number 3. You parked here. Is that allowed? Yes or no? And the right answer is yes, because you park in the verge and that is almost always allowed. But listen careful, you may not park on the carriageway of a priority road outside the built-up area. So, once again, you may not park on the carriageway of a priority road outside the built-up area. So on a priority road in the built-up area, you may park on the carriageway, but not outside the built-up area. But in the verge, it's allowed. Question number 4. You drive 100 kilometers per hour. Can you continue to drive at this following distance? The right answer is no. You drive way too close. Your minimum following distance must be about 55 meters. And the following distance you have right now of the red car is not even 10 meters. So you are not allowed to continue to drive at this following distance. Question number 5. Your car and trailer are 8 meters long. Can you pre-sort like this to turn left in 1 kilometer? Yes or no? Of course not. You must drive on the right side till over 1 kilometer when you want to turn left. You indicate at the right time and you stay on the right side because the left side is for oncoming traffic. You cannot drive on the lane for oncoming traffic. The 8 meters you may drive on the 2 lanes is only on the motorway and not on normal ways. This is not a motorway. This is a road outside the built-up area. Question 6. You want to turn left. Do you pre-sort well? Yes or no? The right answer is yes. On a normal road, so not on a one-way road, but on a normal road with traffic in both directions, you pre-sort to the middle of the road. In the middle of the road, that's where you are. So you pre-sort very well. Question number 7. You want to turn left. Do you pre-sort well? Yes or no? And now you are very wrong, because this is not a one-way road. You have to drive against the middle of the road. If it was a one-way road, you do it good. But you're not on a one-way road, so you pre-sort not good. Question 8. Up to where does the speed limit sign apply? Answer A. Until the next side road. Answer B. Till a sign ends on 30. Answer C. Till a sign ends on 30 or the next side road. And the right answer is A. Until the next side road. So if you see a speed limit of 30 kilometers per hour, if there is a road on the left or on the right, after that road, the 30 doesn't count anymore. Then you may drive 50. Question 9. You overtake the blue car on the right side. Is that allowed? Yes or no? And the answer is yes, because before or on a roundabout, and this is a roundabout, you see the blue sign over here, you may overtake on the right side or on the left side. It's your choice, it's up to you. Yeah. Question 10. You overtake the blue car on the right side. Is that allowed? Yes or no? And yes, you are. Not only before the roundabout, but also on the roundabout, you may overtake other vehicles on the right side. Question 11. You leave the motorway and overtake the lorry on the right side. Is that allowed? Yes or no? And the right answer is yes, that is allowed. Because if you drive on the right side of the block marking, you may overtake all the vehicles driving on the left side of the block marking. So you may overtake the lorry. Question 12. You want to merge, but first overtake the lorry on the right side. Is that allowed? Yes or no? And yes, that is allowed, because you drive on the right side of the block marking and then you may overtake the vehicles on the left side of the block marking. And also it is not smart to merge after a lorry, because you don't see much. Better overtake him, and in front of him you merge, and then you can see way further than after a lorry. Question 13. You overtake the slow moving lorry on the right side. Is that allowed? Yes or no? The answer is no. There is no block marking, and if there is no block marking, you may not overtake on the right side. Doesn't matter how slow this lorry is driving. If you want to overtake him at the left side. Question 14. When can you overtake a vehicle in front of a pedestrian crossing? And in Dutch, a pedestrian crossing is a zebra crossing. That's why you see the zebra painted on the carriageway. Answer A. Only if this vehicle is moving slowly. Answer B. Never. Answer C. Only if no pedestrians want to cross. And the right answer is never. You may never ever overtake a vehicle in front of a pedestrian crossing, even if there are no pedestrians at all. So, before a pedestrian crossing or on the pedestrian crossing, you may not overtake. Question 15. You want to overtake the bicycle here. Is that allowed? Yes or no? Of course not. You cannot see through the trees if there is any oncoming traffic. And if you cannot see oncoming traffic because of trees, because of buildings, because of doesn't matter what, you may not overtake. Question 16. You'll overtake the motorcycle this way. Is that allowed? Yes or no? Of course not. You make this man angry. He will scare of you if you overtake so close. You must drive much more to the left. Completely in this lane if you want to overtake a motorcycle. And if you want to overtake bicycles, the distance between the bicycles and your car must be 2 meters. Some say 1 meter, but that is not good enough. 2 meters distance between bicycles and the car. Question 17. On which road or roads are you allowed to drive 100 kilometers per hour? Answer A. On autowegen. And autoweg, that is a word the CBR doesn't translate. So autoweg is this sign, sign A. Or is it answer B on motorways, sign B? Or is it answer C on autowegen and motorways, signs A and B? And don't answer too fast, because the question is not where is the speed limit 100, because that is answer A. But the question is on which road are you allowed to drive 100? Well, on an autoweg you're allowed to drive 100, and on a motorway you're allowed to drive 130, but 120, 110, 100 is also allowed. Thus right answer, answer C. Question 18. Which sign indicates the built-up area? Answer A, only sign A. Answer B, sign A and B. Or answer C, only sign B. Right answer, only sign B. Within the built-up area, the maximum speed is 50 kilometers per hour. But this sign 50 can also be placed outside the built-up area. Thus which sign indicates the built-up area? It's only sign B. Question 19. You drive here 20 kilometers per hour. Is that allowed? Yes or no? And the right answer is no, because in a erf, this sign called a erf, also another word what the CBR doesn't translate, the maximum speed is 15 kilometers per hour. So if you drive 20, you are behaving like a criminal. That's not allowed at the CBR. So 20, is it allowed? No, only 15. No 16, no 17, 14, 13, 12 is okay. Question 20, the last question. Are you allowed to continue driving the speed limit here? Yes or no? And the right answer is no. You are inside the built-up area. The speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour. But on the road you see a lot of snow. And if there is a lot of snow, you must drive at the speed limit. Yeah, 20, 25, 30 is the right speed, but no 50. And those were the 20 questions for this video. But as I told you in the beginning, today we don't have 20 questions, we have 21. I have an extra question. I want you to answer this question. And the question is this one. You park here, is that allowed? Yes or no? And you can tell me in the comments, but not only yes or no, and also why it is yes or why it is no. And if you want to learn everything to pass in one go at the CBR, you can order our video course on theorieexamen.nl. And this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. See you another time. Gracias. Ciao. Adios.